Hello, my gorgeous Scorpio, and welcome to your reading for this month for September. So, today we're going to talk a little bit about the astrology, look into the tarot, see what Spirit has to say around what's happening for you guys for this month and any advice they can offer. So, one thing that will help to manifest this month is working with Love Potion. And I will show you a crystal in a moment, but you have a very magnetic aura, very magnetic energy this month. So why not use it to your advantage? So beautiful potion from my brand, Alchemy Potions. All the links are in the description box below. And we also, when you buy a potion, you get sent a link to join our online new moon events each month as well. And the crystal that we're working with is a Herkimer diamond. So we know that diamonds are formed under pressure. Herkimer is very much about spiritual development. It's really good for manifestation. It's also great in terms of protection. And it's like an auric shield in terms of protection as well. So I feel like that's like a little bit of a buffer to keep your dreams going and manifesting. It's like putting you in like a little shielded aura. So let's have a look. Oh, before I go into the astrology, I just want to show with you guys over here. So this is the online event that I'm talking about. So this is the one from last month, the new moon in Virgo event. So all of the things are written below, so you can go have a read of our one from last month. The new one will be up shortly. The best way to purchase is to buy a bundle, because then you get one of each different potion, which there's 6 of them. And over on Solreta.com, and you'll see the little ticketer across the screen saying love. That is a brand new discount code for my psychic couples session. So we look into psychic tarot reading. We also do a drawing of the two of you guys together, which is really fun. And I'd had a few more requests lately. I hadn't done them for a while because I'd taken them off my website. And a few of my clients that had either had sessions before and knew that I used to do it or wanted updated versions of their beautiful auras. And it's so much fun to work with couples and just to work with love in general. So that was beautiful. And thank you also for you guys that are watching your others, your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus, and for the other shows too that you comment and like on. I really, really appreciate that. And it also encourages to keep going. So Scorpio, step into your power, explore love, joy, and creativity. I also just want to mention, if you do catch this before the end of August, we do have the discount code Leo season that will save you 10% on your own personal reading as well, whereas the love one is specifically for couples. So let's get into the astrology and have a look at what's happening for you guys for this month. All right, let me just pull up my notes. So with this, we've got an invitation to explore what you love, what makes you happy, what makes you feel like you're getting fulfillment with being creative, and what that also truly means to you. So we'll have Saturn re-enter Pisces around September 1st. So this is where it's time to tap in and really reflect and look at what sparks your passion, what it is that you've been holding back, or confidence-wise, what it is that's holding you back from fully expressing yourself. Right then after, we will have about a week later the lunar eclipse, which will be September the 7th, bringing emotional closure, whether it's old creative pursuits or connections that no longer serve. So it could be either your creativity or work, or more about relationship energy. So to see what resonates for you guys there. So trust that space is being cleared for something richer and more aligned to come in. So it's quite an exciting time. Then we will have mid-month Mercury and Venus in Virgo, which will help to draw you closer to the right people. So it's going to be connecting you more with the right communities. More, if we think about Mercury's energy too, and communication, and Venus energy, it's just a beautiful magnetic space to be in. So listening to synchronicities, listening to people's recommendations, and people might also be recommending you too. Anyway, this will help you connect to circles that embody your vision, uplift your spirit and your heart as well. And then we will have the solar eclipse, which is September 21st. So remember that when we have eclipse season, it usually springboards us into the next 6 months. So whatever you're planting in these eclipses is more coming into fruition in about 6 months' time, or you're that much further along the journey. So with this will spark intuition, guiding you towards new dreams, collaborative ventures that are also exciting and alive. Then we will have Mars enter your sign and the Sun shift into Libra the next day on September 22nd. So your energy might return with quiet strength and also magnetic confidence, which is why we're working with Love Potion for this month. This will help you to move forward with purpose, but also authenticity. So really beautiful, powerful energy. So think collaboration, think good communication, magnetically drawing your people and work to you this month instead of chasing. So let's have a look into the cards and see what the cards have to say for this month ahead for my beautiful Scorpios. And thank you for sharing this out to other Scorpios too. Okay, so I'm just going to flip these over. So we have a 5 of Cups, a 6 of Wands, a 5 of Swords, a Knight of Cups, and a 7 of Wands. This is interesting. I'm seeing things to do with you guys being like on your timeline or moving away from things that are more, led to disappointment in the past, or perhaps they didn't open avenues as to like where you would like them to go. We're seeing you move away from those things and move more towards things that are lighting you up, things that are more exciting you. I actually feel this not just with work, but for some of you to do with love. We then have the 5 of Swords, which is a little bit of a setback. And what I'm hearing from Spirit is this is more just a test to see if this is something that's really aligned with you or if it's something that you really like. Then we have a Knight of Cups energy followed by a 7 of Swords. So if this is in relation to you guys to do with love, we might see some things that are, it's like we hit a speed bump and then there's a setback and then we move forward, but it's not moving forward to the level of love that you've been craving. And in fact, there might be fears and doubts. There might feel like some things are perhaps even going on behind your back, even if this is thoughts. So let's get a deeper clarification around this. So we have the Strength card, which is in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. We also have the Knight of Wands. So what we're seeing is there's something that you've been giving your power, your energy and your intention away. And Spirit always gives me the word intenergy, which is where they're combining the word intention and energy together. And it's intenergy that is, I guess, that thing that we need. It's that juice that manifests. It's the quantum entanglement energy. So what have you been giving your energy away? So have a look. Is this in work? Is this maybe in friendships and things? Is it in relationships? What we're seeing with the Knight of Wands, now, sometimes this will be like someone showing a little bit of interest, or they're like full on from the start, and then there's a burnout or there's a ghosting stage. For me, this always represents that there's subconscious patterns and beliefs that are behind the scene. So I want you to have a look into that, see what it is that your beliefs are manifesting and bringing to you in this world, and where perhaps you're living in limitation. So whether it's working with EFT tapping, hypnotherapy, subconscious reprogramming tapes, or doing a session with myself, whatever it is that can springboard you out of this old identity and out of this old, because I feel like there's so much more for you. I feel like you haven't hit your full potential yet. You're really sort of like holding back a bit is some of the energy that I've got, or more worried about, how other people are feeling, how other people are thinking. Yeah, we've got the Magician energy. There may even be someone around you that's quite magnetic. And sometimes this can be someone who has addiction issues, or someone who is maybe perhaps like a little bit the life of the party. Sometimes, drinking and addiction and things can be an issue with these sort of people. But with this being said too, sometimes it's their words that are magnetic, or it's their sort of like magnetism, charisma that they give out. So it can be very alluring. Just make sure you're getting more than a Knight of Wands energy from them. You want, if you're looking for commitment, don't accept anything less than. So it might be time to move on to someone else if you can't get that level of love that you want from the other person. So let me just see if there's anything else Spirit would like to say around that. Yeah, it's interesting. We've got the card of movement after we've just said about moving on. So for some of you, you may be planting more seeds and more energy or intenergy into new visions of what love looks like for you. So you could be in this space between letting go, but you're also more stepping into the vision. So it's not always ideal, I guess, to meet someone before you've, broken off with someone else. But I am seeing a little bit of this energy. Maybe there's been someone around, someone in the wings, someone saying to you certain things. So I'm just feeling there's a few options around for you guys. Yeah, we've got Queen of Cups. There's someone that actually is around that's waiting to give you the love that you deserve. And this person definitely has a higher level of commitment. I don't feel that they're messing around. There feels like authenticity that comes with this as well. And I'm just getting one more card. Yeah, we've got the World card. Really look at what are you willing to close off in order to receive something new? So we've got an end of something, but a beginning of something. It's exactly that energy we were just talking about. So I love it when the cards come into alignment with the visions that Spirit's also saying. It just, for me, that's like double confirmation. So let me know how you guys are doing this month. I'm sending you a lot of love, a lot of support, and a lot of peace to get through this month. Let's have a look and see what comes up when we ask Spirit to give us some advice on how we can navigate through this month. Okay. So we have a Seven of Wands, which is called the card of Valor. It's a Leo energy. We've got the Sun of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Tower card. Yeah, this is the energy we're talking about before. Let me just grab one more. So what we can see here, oh yeah, Daughter of Swords. So it looks like that there may be a conversation and it might get a little bit too heavy or too intense for the other party. So whether it's masculine or feminine energy, with the Seven of Wands, I often see this as in the Rider-Waite deck, where it's like we're having to sort of defend. So this could be, someone talking to you in a certain way. With the Sun of Pentacles too, it could just be that you're the one taking the energy or saying, what it is that you desire, what it is that you want, but they're just not showing up to the level of what you deserve. So we do see an Ace of Pentacles come after that, which can be that hand of God trying to bring something new in, something that's better aligned. It's this golden shiny coin appearing out of nowhere. We then have the Tower card too. So it does look like with something new appearing, that perhaps that's when we have the Tower fall. And we know with the Tower as well, this is about where we're investing, where we're putting our words, where we're putting our energy. So we also have the Daughter of Swords. So I do feel that there's a conversation around this. And we know with the Daughter of Swords too, use my little pencil wand again. So with the Daughter of Swords, she's quite often on the chimney, which has a mini tower, and she's fighting. So you might bring up or approach a subject and someone could make a mountain out of a molehill, or make a huge bonfire or a huge house fire out of what was just a little chimney smoke. So I do feel that this is maybe a gaslighting or master manipulation technique coming up. So for those of you that are noticing this, maybe, keep a little diary. And of course, this won't be the case for everyone, but this is what the collective reading is coming up with for this, or what the energies are wanting to make known for this month. So check out your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. And if I was looking at this in a lighter approach, where are you making allowances for people that perhaps don't deserve it? If we're looking at it on a lighter level, not in love. So whether it be with work, with family, where are you giving more than you're receiving? And this is a good opportunity to also practice receiving, because by the end of the month, we're going to be in that magnetism energy that we talked about. So let's get you guys a herbal astrology card and see what this month is about. We have the energy of dream, and we have poppy with this as well. So let's have a look and see the guidance from poppy. And of course, it opens right to poppy. So double confirmation, we're supposed to look at poppy. So poppy's piercing dual nature and history are closely represented to that of the Devil card in the tarot. The devil represents the darkness of material obsession, addiction, pursuit of false ideals, the sake of vanity and personal gain. This constructs of this reality, Saturn, have enabled a contorted darkness that does not belong to the soul signature of the divine flower. So going back to what we said to do with the magician energy in the other card, and to do with like addiction and things like that, and this maybe perhaps not being the vibration for you as well. So with this too, look at a deeper lens of her beauty, meaning Poppy's beauty, to find what she embodies, which is mystical magic of dreamtime, a place of unbounded potential where regeneration and daily commune with the divine. Beware of excess and abuse of mystical powers. Of substances means that you likely end up lost in her dark labyrinth. Break the temptation and the addiction to thought patterns, experiences that lead to escapism, emptiness, intentions, and align to the light found within, the mystical darkness found in the dream time. So a really beautiful lineup with the other cards that we've read. So for anything that you guys need, have a look in the little description box below. Please use the discount code LOVE for couples, or if you're watching this before the end of August, please use the discount code Leo Season, and I hope to see you at the Soul Alchemy Potions New Moon event. Bye.